In the United States, we have private schools and we have public schools. In some of the big cities, we know that the private schools are much better than the public schools. That rule does not apply to Israel.
One of the advantages of having a Jewish state is that we have an option, which is a public option, which does have a good Jewish education, which is the so-called old-fashioned Mamlachti Dati.
Mamlachti Dati schools in Israel are very good. They have a lot of experience and resources in education. They are very rich in their resources. And the Mamlachti Dati is a very Zionist school that is inclusive of people from all circles, all walks of life, different kinds of backgrounds, from different diasporas.
Just the experience of seeing the other, this is what they'll get in the public school system in Israel and not in the private one.
As a responsibility for the general populace of Israel, and not enclosing ourselves within a certain closed group, but being responsible for everyone, being together with everyone.
And the other schools are not necessarily an advantage. You can't compare them to a day school or to a private school. They're just different, and they're not necessarily different in a positive way.
Private education usually means segregated education. It means many people who come together and are very much alike. Sometimes even it would be the bigger part of the olim in that school, whereas if you go to public education, here public doesn't mean non-Jewish education.
Mamlachti Dati is many times more open to sciences, to arts, to learning, women's education.
The public schools, the Mamad, have the experience of absorbing Aliyah and having the new olim, the newcomers, get the aid they need in terms of language, but also being exposed to Israeli culture and learning how to be a part of that Israeli culture.
True Torah education, textual skills, love of learning. These are the important questions and not the questions of what the title is.
You have to visit each school, talk to the principal, walk around the halls, see what the kids are like, talk to parents, and then make your decision.